Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I didn't get a chance to play these two games just because I was trying to make subs and stuff, but man, I made some trades, bruh. This is the lineup that I want to run with though, right here. Dudes, you can stay off the bench, bro, and we good. This is our lineup. I think we chillin'. Team intel though, let's check out. No, I'm gonna cancel that game because I know that. No, actually I can afford to simulate a game, but how about we spend our time more wisely by doing this? If I get 2 a game, then nope, I didn't get 2. Alright, so I'm gonna just play this game. Alright, I think this is a pretty good matchup. I made a few trades, you know. Nothing too big, but I made a few trades. I had to trade my rookie, but it is what it is. They wants to be top. No. There we go. Dope. I could feel my blessings, they around the corner. I know that better days ain't need much longer. Off the bench, point guard, shooting guard, small forward, probably power forward. No, Kuz would probably play power forward. Probably play small forward. We don't really got center, which is bad.
Philadelphia.
I was gonna put Miles on Joel, but inside the paint, he wouldn't be too good.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA. You know, Shams, you cover transactions all day long, all season long, and the Sixers have not been shy about making moves.
No other team has been more aggressive when you think about trying to figure out this puzzle around Joel Embiid and around Tyrese Maxey. They've always been movers and shakers. This is a franchise that bears watching moving forward, just seeing exactly what moves they make.
They always make headlines. You're exactly right. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Up at forward,
there we go.
Miller and Bridges.
Off great.
Suggs out there
and
with
I have stamina
off,
just
and
because,
it's Williams
you know,
at the 5.
they won't put in subs. I feel like
they've got Paul George. Embiid is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot.
That's a
the shot by George, no good. And it's the Hornets ball. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Ball against Maxey. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Oh, good with the triple. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses.
There we go.
We need to be visible. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
Well, that sudden burst by Ball is so effective. Zipping in before the defense can react.
They grabbed their own miss.
Mark Williams getting the paint.
Embiid, no good. The Hornets have gone 2
I might need
here
to
to
check
start
the
out the
difficulty
game.
though real quick, actually. Alright, yep, good.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. There's the lob to Bridges,
why would you
and it goes out of bounds.
It got bailed out.
Last touch by Embiid. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Such an athletic guy. Bridges just hammers it down.
There we go.
Here's George. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe
that's why you
allowing
pulled
some more
that.
flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want. But there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes the free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively, allowing defenders to play more, defend more.
Yeah.
That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. Now, here is Miller.
Oh,
20 points for him last game against Indiana. And Williams is right there.
I didn't expect him to pull up like that.
Nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the score by Sharp. Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The constant evolution of Embiid's game, really impressive. Credit to his work ethic. He continues to get better, becoming a bigger threat with his improved arsenal. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display. Ball against Maxey. Right side, Ball. Pass to Miller. 5 to shoot for 3.
Wow, I had to try to pull off the roll.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it. You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough. Ball kicks to Williams. Bridges inside. Well, I tell you what, you got to like the aggressiveness there from Bridges because he forced the defense that time to commit the foul. You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider, but clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I love playing basketball, I love writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path.
You kind of get on my back.
It is a
Bye,
pleasure
bitch.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond. Ball dishes to Bridges. Miller outside. Drills it from outside.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Yabusele passes to George. Here's Yabusele. Defended by Bridges.
Why did y'all just...
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
76ers foul. Tyrese Maxey. That's his first personal foul.
For Charlotte, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive. Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that. Stolen by Ball. The dish to Suggs. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Let's take a look at the numbers for LaMelo Ball. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 3. Pass to Maxey.
Get on that Ample UFC.
Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one. But is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have, and more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite? What's your best NBA arena?
Wow, what was that? When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game ASAP.
Bridges kicks the ball. Releases. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Another shot. Makes it off the glass.
Wow.
Embiid's got 8 points.
There's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Ball no good. The 76ers trail.
Only by 1. No, that's about to be not by 9.
Rebound by Williams. The Hornets have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Bridges dishes the ball. A shot for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA. It's been LeBron's league. It's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA. But Nikola Jokic is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while. Giannis Antetokounmpo, we have to mention him as well. But ultimately, you have to also keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama, the way that Victor Wembanyama could take over the league. And already, so early, was so special. Victor Wembanyama is someone...
What was that defense,
They
guys?
just passed a note down to me.
I don't understand what
What about
defense was.
Anthony Edwards at Minnesota? He's
a
young American player who is really making an impact.
Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, you have to consider those two as well.
I can't do nothing.
And it's special, the crop of young players that we have coming up in this league. One of them is sure to emerge as this generation's, whether you want to call it Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, there will be a face out of this crop.
And we cannot wait. 1:21 left in the first quarter of the game. Maxey looking it over. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball.
I don't know
what to do. First foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Embiid kicks to Yabusele. Williams with the block. Ball, the pass to Suggs. Ball dishes to Bridges. Passes it to Suggs. Back to Bridges. And
I don't know why, but that was a good idea.
The shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second
one on Embiid.
In addition to being a talented scorer, Bridges also gets a good amount of board work done, too. He's a terrific all-around player.
And the 76ers making a change here. Drummond's checked in. From outside the arc. And that one's good.
That's Maxey's game.
Maxey's got 7 points in the game.
This guy can really stretch his range out there beyond the arc. Don't count Maxey out from distance.
Miller outside. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. And there's Suggs on the assist by Miller.
3.
And the Hornets lead by 2.
Suggs clearly on a mission right there. He went to the line looking for payback.
Maxey, no good.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Ball from long range. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or high shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Kelly Oubre out there with Yabusele. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Andre Drummond.
What?
And it's McCain in at the 2-guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And Shams, like us, you travel all over the country for the NBAs. You go to the games. You're talking with the general managers, the coaches, the big-name players. That aside, do you have a favorite city that you like to visit?
You're putting me on the spot here, Kevin. Listen, I love going to L.A. because you see multiple teams coming in with the Clippers and the Lakers. So I love to be proficient. I love being
get that out of here.
Kevin. I love making the best use of my time. What's your favorite NBA city?
I've got 3, and it's been 3 since I got in the league in '82. I like Miami, I like New York, and I like Boston. Every city has got charm, right? But those 3 cities have kind of stuck out to me. I enjoy them.
Those are the best, Kevin. You're picking the best cities in the league. We got to go to Sacramento one of these days. Let's go to Charlotte.
I love Sacramento. I had a chance to go to Sacramento, and I love Sacramento.
Those crowds get rowdy. I was there for their playoff series against the Warriors when they snapped the 16-year drought. Those fans are the loudest that I've seen.
They love it. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
No, you and I agree. They do, David. Thank you very much.
Now,
here's Maxey. 9 points in the game so far.
Looks like he missed.
Miller against Oubre. Bridges kicks to Suggs. The pass to Williams. Miller up on top. Covered by Oubre. A fadeaway. Miller, no up.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Wow, that was actually tough.
Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there. But this is a new era, a new crop. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
Oh, come on. I thought that was the perfect time to reach, but I guess not.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball.
Oh, wow.
That's foul number 2 for him. And the 76ers with some changes. Joel Embiid comes in for Andre Drummond. And Georgia subbed in for Oubre. There's Embiid. And foul on the shot.
I feel like he just had his hands up, but I'm not.
That's his second.
You know, you can't go for the shot fake. As soon as Embiid has you in the air, it's over. You're done.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his third.
And one on Embiid.
And Ball really confident even amongst the big fellas inside, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
The 76ers trail by 5.
No, don't foul. Yep.
Here's Maxey.
Yep.
Offensive rebound. And George gets to Embiid.
Yep, that's enough.
That ball, nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Charlotte has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Ball against Maxey. Outside, ball. No good on the triple.
Wow, it's always slightly late, and I'm barely just moving the
And so
button.
it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. This is their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
The 76ers shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Here's McCain. He's covered by Suggs. Sweet move and contact on the shot. So he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jalen Suggs.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
The 76ers trail by 4. And Charms, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was about 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Quentin Grimes is checked in for the 76ers.
Philadelphia.
With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The 76ers in second.
I thought their coach really did a fantastic job of getting all of the guys on the team to realize the importance of free throws. You know, last year where they were great, excellent from the line. This year, they're hoping to do even better.
Suggs kicks the ball. Bridges up top. 12 points for him. And it's Ball.
There we go.
The assist from Bridges. Bridges has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The 76ers trail by 11. Stolen by Ball. Dishes it to Bridges. Miller outside. That 3 off the mark.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Switch to the mark. Switch. Mark.
Outside, Maxey nails the wide open jump shot. Maxey's got 13.
Well, the defense was looking for something different there. Maxey kept it himself off the pick that time.
Ball kicks to Suggs. Miller outside. Charlotte moving the ball around. To the left side wing. And that one's good. Suggs has got the lead up to 12 now for Charlotte.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
George passes to Grimes. Knocked away. Floats it up for Williams.
I knew he was coming. I saw him.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Maxey, no good.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these
pass
threes.
Out of it,
it might be time to get inside of that arc.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Hornets leading by 13, and the officials signal the backcourt.
Wow, hey, what? I guess I just tried to pass it at the wrong time, you know?
Violation, not to be careful there.
Yep, that was definitely on me. Don't even try to go for the inbound steal. Just focus on. Yep, I feel like he's got range kind of like that. Okay, we're quitting around. Stay on him, Ella.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up.
I thought you're getting bailed out.
That's his second.
The officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
He's perfect from the line this time. And here's ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets.
That's it.
Led by as many as
No,
14
it's not.
points.
I lied.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside, Maxey. From past the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Maxey's got 9 points in the quarter.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
Get that ball handle.
A bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That'll be a jump ball.
And so here's Charlotte. Bridges deciding where to go with it. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Shams, we appreciate you stopping by. We know you got a lot of things to do, a lot on your plate. Your phone's going bananas. It's lighting up about every 15 seconds. You go take care of that. We'll see you back here next time.
I can always make time for you guys. Kevin, appreciate you guys having me on.
Shams Charania, the best. Thank you so much. Great stuff right there from Shams. One of the most plugged-in people in the world of basketball.
Hey, I mean, if something is going down that's big news, Shams is the first to get a hold of. He knows everybody around the NBA. I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Suggs with the steal. Kicks the ball.
I really wish he would have stayed at 3.
Miller, the pass to Williams.
Come here, Tyrese. Come here, Tyrese.
Over Maxey.
Oh,
Williams can't get it to go.
I hate it when they put it in that animation.
Outside, Maxey. Beyond the arc.
Definitely did not like that.
The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Miller inside, defended by George. 4 seconds left, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Charlotte, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And he makes both free throws. Just 4 seconds left here in the second. 1 second left, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Charlotte holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. The
Hornets.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks. What a start for LaMelo Ball. He ended up with 22 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. Shaq, let's get your take on Charlotte.
They're playing with speed, pushing the ball off turnovers and long rebounds, running every chance they get. Because we all know scoring on the break is so much easier than finding open shots.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Philadelphia?
They've been out of sync in this one, shooting under 40%. Struggling to create good looks and settling for tough shots. I like to see them drive the basketball more and get easy buckets.
And that's all we have for now.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the court for the Hornets. Up it forward. It's Miller and Bridges. All out there with Suggs. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. Special K, you've seen Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He's as good as anyone in this league offensively. What does he do best?
I think his best basketball attribute is probably his passing, his vision, the way he can set other people up. But the intangible that makes him, he's a Pied Piper. He is a galvanizer. Guys love being around his energy and the way he plays. So not only does he play with great confidence, I think he infuses in his teammates a joy and a confidence that lifts them up, too. Clearly out of sync to begin this half, 0 for their first 3 attempts.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Maxey against Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And there it is for him. Grimes has got 7.
Be able to get that.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Bridges. Williams with a clean look. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Stolen by Ball. Out to Bridges. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Count it, good. 16 points for him.
Well, you got to do a lot more than this to stop Bridges. I mean, when he's got momentum behind him, he runs right through the defense.
And it's Miller with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time.
Yeah, it seems like as soon as they get cold, they immediately make a shot.
Set up the defense. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Out to Miller. Bridges outside. Charlotte moving the ball around. Floats it up for Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
The pick and roll is all about creating options. I like the decision there on the pass by Suggs.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. A 12-point game. Knocks it loose. Banked in off the glass.
I don't know what more I can do there.
You know, that's terrific offensive agility, footwork, and quickness there to get to the hoop.
On the wing, Bridges. Ball against Maxey. Shoots it up. Ball no good.
He's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
It's good.
George with a fantastic look. Excellent job creating an easy opportunity for his teammate.
Paul George with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Grimes. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Grimes has got 6 in the quarter. Charlotte leading by 6. Miller surveying the floor. Over to the wing. Suggs kicks to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchises.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. Fans and media can be a little harsh
there
at times.
There we go.
But not everybody develops at the same rate. A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft, his three-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
Ball finds Suggs. And it's the Hornets, another three.
There we go.
And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Hornets.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
To the paint, here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
When Maxey is clicking on all cylinders, he is a tough guy to slow down.
Left side, Miller. Outside, Ball. Chalk up two there. Ball's got 26 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pass to Maxey. Fires the three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Bridges. There's the drive.
How about that burst and bounce from Bridges on the throwdown as he rolled right by the defenders?
The 76ers trail by 14. Outside, George. And George.
Oh, I forgot Duncan. Oh, wow.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. This is his third trip to the free throw line. In recent seasons, the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, have been very active in the trade market.
Well, it seems like they're always wheeling and dealing. I mean, they're on a quest for that perfect fit lineup, moving pieces around, trying to find the right recipe for success.
Edwards, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Oubre comes in for Maxey.
And as far as the three-point shooting goes, a weakness, no doubt. They're in the bottom third of the league, and really a disappointing season for them from beyond.
And he knocks down the first one. Now, for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities. They're the visibility. They're the doers, the talented performers of the league that entertains.
Oh, nice little
so
double
they
clutch
deserve
there.
more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall.
Here's Grimes. He's covered by Suggs. Shot by Grimes. No good. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. The shot. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Good closeout from Suggs right there. How about the young fella impacting the game at the defensive end?
Williams finds Bridges. Outside, Ball. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime in Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the third quarter. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. The feed now to Edwards. It's over Bridges, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his third personal foul.
That's on Miles Bridges.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And Edwards drops them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Oubre on the wing. Out to Edwards.
We're all over the place. This is not the matchup we want there.
5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Embiid.
I knew that wasn't the matchup that I wanted.
This game, 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's Suggs. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Here's McCain. He has 6.
Nope. See if we're on all of it.
Embiid with it. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes have really kind of drained their confidence to this point.
Deep 2 from Ball. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's inside.
I haven't been taking bad shots.
Finished off by Oubre.
Oubre so quick off the floor.
Here's Ball. Here he goes. And Ball slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And when Embiid first came into the NBA, you know, folks wondered about his offense, but it became clear pretty fast, though, he can dominate at both ends of the court.
Bridges, no one around him.
Oh, Lasso.
And so is Charlotte going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. They've got Paul George. He's out there with Embiid. He's out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Maxey on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Charlotte leading by 13. Pass to Miller. That shot, no good. Good D by Embiid. Tipped away. Suggs with the steal. To the middle. And it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
76ers shooting in this game, 45%. Bridges with the steal. To the right side. And stolen by Maxey.
What was that?
Oubre up top, covered by Miller. Oubre, good.
Boy, they have finally found a shooting touch after a rough first half.
Here's Suggs. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising. An effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And stolen by Miller. Out to the wing. Down low. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, Fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Miller. Feeds it to Williams. Deep two from Ball. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. To the inside. The big man Embiid converts inside.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
And Suggs throws it
all over
Joel.
Watch my shot.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And that one's good, Maxey.
That's when Maxey's at his best. He wants to get the ball inside.
Left side, Ball. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The 76ers trail by 15. Here's George. Bridges with the board.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as he can have, you're right.
And using his length to come right off the drive into the hoop there. Big time move by Miller.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo Ball.
That's his 3rd foul of the game. Andre Drummond's checked in for George.
Team foul. Coming up to the floor for your Sixers.
Drummond working against Bridges.
Why do you have an Andre Drummond?
Here's Maxey. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 12 points in just the second half.
The numbers testify. Tyrese Maxey is one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA.
Here's Suggs. And McCain pulls it down. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Suggs passes to Bridges. From down in the low post, it goes. Bridges has got 20.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
That Ball definitely has the passing DNA. Some of his dime drops are really sweet.
Outside, Maxey. Oubre outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Oubre's got 4 points in the quarter.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Suggs, rebound by the 76ers.
I did not want to do that.
We've seen Tyrese Maxey and his game go to another level. Clark, what makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence, every great scorer has that. And then his ability to knock down the three-point shot off the catch or off the dribble gives him an added step of quickness when he's taking it to the rack. And all of that makes him a dynamic scorer.
Bridges finds Suggs. Oh, and the jam by Suggs.
Boy, how about the athleticism of Jalen Suggs? I mean, I love seeing him rise up with power like he did there.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ball with it. Maxey covering.
I'm not gonna lie, Maxey. I didn't like that.
And it's Suggs with the rebound. Suggs has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside, Ball. Passes it to Miller. Fires from way out. He let it fly, and he gets it.
Wow.
Was that deep?
For Philadelphia.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
timeout called the 76ers. And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do. This is Maxey at his best, attacking the lane and finishing at the rack.
Fires for three.
That's awesome.
It's hauled in by the 76ers.
I know I was going to get that over Andre.
Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He should have shot that.
Maxey against Ball. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Ball against Maxey. Drummond in the post. The pass to Grimes. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Usually you can expect Oubre to be the finisher, but when somebody else is this open, he moves the rock.
Ball against Embiid. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Grimes. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Ball. Miller with the ball. Now defended by Oubre to the wing right side. Here's Suggs. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. Miller's got his 4th assist in this one.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
How about that, Andre Drummond? No, you didn't just show me that kind of creativity in a 7-foot frame at about 1/3 of a ton.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Suggs kicks the ball. Bridges trying to free himself up. He gets that one. Ball's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Maxey passes to Embiid. They get a hand on it, taken away by Williams. Ball against Maxey. And it's Ball penetrating and stolen by Drummond.
I should do something flashy.
Inside, here's Embiid. Excellent D there from Williams. Hornets leading by 17.
Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around for the Hornets.
When you shoot this well from 3-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly.
It's not over necessarily yet.
From deep.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LaMelo Ball.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result. Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Here's Oubre. Miller grabs the miss.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
The finish, and Drummond throws it down.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
And here is Ball. puts up a deep three. No
Didn't hurt.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one.
The end of the game.
A solid win on the road for them. This building.
Man, I know I shot horribly from that low. I just can't get his jumper down. I'm not gonna lie, I just can't get it down. Like, I wish I could. But of course, you know, everybody scored in double digits. I wish that I could play Kuz, Bajimski. I wish I could play all these people, but they ain't making subs. Alright, well, hey, I'll be right back. I need to go downstairs real quick. Alright. Let's attend this meeting. I feel like they're gonna say some bull, but it is what it is. Back to back. Sustainable. Fans are no comment, no comment. I'm not gonna comment on that. I'd rather. I mean, the fans were gonna go down regardless, because I'm not gonna mock your ass. Yeah, they do have our pick this year, so we kind of just need to stay where we are. But I feel like we need to trade somebody for a good starting shooting guard rather than, you know, Suggs, which I know, yes, Suggs is a good shooting guard, but
I really wanted to know if she can come stay.
I guess.
Huh?
I guess.
Evidently, she wants to come stay to get away from her house.
Yeah.
Because that gives her the safety. But I don't see the big deal. She just chills. She don't bother anybody. You know what I mean? We've got enough food to feed her today and tomorrow.
To feed her 5 meals a day?
Huh?
5 meals a day? I know.
We need to try to get a spoon in the window or something.
Mama. We need to try to move this so I can, we need to try to do something with this.
I want to pull up the carpet. One time, once we get all her stuff out, God wants to pull up her carpet. And we're going to put her through that, like the bathrooms. Because it's better. It's better with fleas. It's better during the winter time. Altogether, it's better. So once we do her room, and we move down stuff in there, we're gonna move all your stuff out of here. Pull the carpet out. But for now, your room's very clean.
Yes, it is.
That's because we really need to take this and put it in the garage for now and move that right there. What, Layla? What? And then you may or may not have room for that white thing over there too. That white thing.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe.
Once we separate your guys' stuff, you'll have more room. Once we move down into Isaiah's room, this bed we're gonna get rid of. We're gonna give it to somebody or sell it. There's really nothing wrong with the bed itself. It's not broke or anything. It's there too big for it. How do they get him for that? We're gonna move him into hers. You didn't chainsaw us to if you want to go into your sister's room, I said yes, and I said okay.
Alright. Don't matter to me.
It's a process, but once we can get his bed out of here, your bed can lay down. You can actually lay your bed down now.
Yeah, I was about to say definitely not right now. I was gonna say definitely not right now. Alright, who do y'all think I should go for?
I'm so good at singing the way I carry notes. They frame what I'm saying. Treat that like pain is this not a handout. We not relaying. Competition, all we do is dusty. I'm the type to hold the face. I'ma hold the hair up if she. You know, looking like I'm really him with this assumption. I was getting 5-star for my luncheon. Keep on giving me lip. I don't really walk anywhere. I'm a floating. I'm a real nightmare. Put your vote in. Don't flinch.
Maybe Andrew Nemhard? He's not a bad little choice. You can play some D, you know, he's a shooting guard. I'm not gonna give up too much for him. I mean, maybe Brandon from straight up. No, I didn't think they did that. Do you have any picks to give them? No, not really, other than second. Oh, was that easy? We got LaMelo, Andrew Nemhard, Kyle Kuzma, Miles Bridges. Okay, well, first of all, we're gonna have Brandon Miller in here for. We're having Brandon Miller in here. LaMelo Ball, Andrew Nemhard, Brandon Miller, Miles Bridges, Mark Williams, and then Jalen Suggs, Kuzma, and Trey Mann off the bench. Of course, Suggs are going to play a small forward. I think I might play Kuzma at the 4 if we ever do something like that, though.
To my brother, but then I that's over. Why would you keep a little sugar? Why would you keep a little? Ride the highway.
Coach Trey? No, I don't really get that.
What my house look like? Walking, she gon' make you.
This might be a little tough, though. I mean, no, maybe not really, because, you know, I could easily just put, I feel like, Brandon Miller on Paulo, and then Nemhard on Fron, and then Miles on Contavious Cowell Pope. But no, that probably wouldn't work out too well.
I look like a mummy. I'm getting this cash. It's Monday to Sunday. I guess you won't talk if it ain't about the money. My boys in it, but they jump like a bunny. It ain't nothing funny. Up on the side and I keep it. If I gotta reach up, I'ma keep it.
I don't know. I might seem like this game, you know, and then play against the Bucks, because I kind of want to play against the Bucks, I'm not gonna lie. And if I lose, I lose. It is what it is. Let's just end the day. You know, I was about to say, if I lose, I lose. I don't really care. But who sold those? My question. Oh no, never mind. Just Melo couldn't defend for nothing. Then Andrew Nemhard kind of couldn't shoot. Neither could Trey Mann. Can't really pin it on one direct person because, you know, we all really didn't play too good. They just played better. Played way better. But I'm going to try to suck up to the what's the head coach Charles Lee. Okay, I'm going to try to suck up to the head coach and stuff, so, you know. So I can actually make substitutions, you know. Speaking of which, actually, yeah, I need to turn off this music, because I forgot all about that. So I feel like we're chilling now. You know, I feel like as long as I can make substitutions, I feel like we're gonna be good. Like, I will turn on fatigue if I can make substitutions, you know? I wonder if they'd let me make substitutions in games now. Maybe. Alright, I feel like this matchup might be pretty tough.
How important?
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. And it's Okogie in at the 3. And for the Hornets, it's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spot. Andrew Nemhard is out there with ball. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
Well, there was a moment after Milwaukee swung the Lillard trade where they were viewed as favorites to win it all, Brent.
That moment did not last long, B.A. I mean, that was talk right before training camp because that Lillard trade happened so late in the offseason. These guys just never defensively got themselves back on the same page that they were at the championship level. And until that gets maintained, they could be in the middle of the pack.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. The main focus on their defense, Damian Lillard, the dynamic point guard. Coach telling me what sticks out to me about Lillard is his heart. He plays way bigger than his size. He raises the level of everyone around him. A true leader. Lillard, one of the most respected players in the league, Brian.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And that one makes him 2 for 2.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Ball against Lillard for 3. Bridges. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Trent against Miller. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Miller. 14 points his last outing.
Tough move by Miller. Having to absorb the foul while taking his shot.
First team foul.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First free throw is good. Miller hits them both.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Ball with a steal. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. The Bucks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Pass to Nembhard from deep three-point range. Charlotte again missing. The Bucks have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Here's Antetokounmpo. Hornets with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Now here's Lillard. 20 points for him last game against Detroit. Lopez for 3. The shot off that time. So it's Paul with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 2. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
And they'll meet 3 times overall. A little bit of a tone setter here tonight.
And I don't know if I'm going to call these guys rivals, but as conference opponents, they're still familiar with each other. Neither team will want to give an inch in this first meeting.
And Milwaukee has possession. After the basket by Charlotte. Here's Trent. The rebound by Bridges. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Ball. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. Hit his leg. It's being called a kicked ball. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Okogie.
He just dunked that?
Nice slam by Okogie. I like that he chose not to
I should have known not to pass it. I should have known.
Trent from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. Trent's got 5 points. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
Just 5 on the clock. Miller trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 3. Lillard looking around. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Lopez for 3. Offensive board. And the basket by Antetokounmpo. Give him 8.
Yeah, not sure. I would think the first guy you want to box out would be Giannis.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Here's Ball. He's got 6. Back to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Shot to stop the run, and the layup is good.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Bucks have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. For 3, here's Lillard. The rebound by Nembhard.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Milwaukee in the lead. Poke loose. Antetokounmpo outside.